Welcome back to my channel. I'm Anna. I am a writer of dark fiction. I'm a reader of dark fiction. I'm writing a dark fantasy currently, the first installment of a trilogy, and it is called The Holy Devils. The installment. The trilogy is called The Pies of Arcainor. So, in this video, I'm talking about writing in general, how to get into writing, how to get into the habit of writing. It doesn't matter what you want. You want to write a book, you want to be a blogger, you want to grab projects from outside, you need to practice. Writing is all about practice. You need to constantly work on your craft. You need to constantly sharpen your skill. It's like a blade. You keep sharpening. You keep sharpening. You keep sharpening. You can give 1 day a break, but if that break stretches long, finally you will lose the muscle. But one thing that becomes a problem for anyone, especially those who are writing a book, those who want to write a book, the main obstacle, the main struggle comes from inconsistency. Daily writing. How do you write daily? And to succeed in writing profession, as a fiction writer, as a blogger, as an article writer, content copy, anything, you need to do two things constantly, consistently. Read and write. Read and write. Without reading, your vocabulary suffer. You will not be able to construct sentences. You will not be able to stylize your writing. You will not be able to find your voice. And writer's voice is the most important asset of a writer. Without voice, our writing becomes AI writing. AI does not have a voice, and that's why it's AI. Writer, humans, us, we have voices. That's why we're human, and humanizing a content means giving it a voice, a distinct voice. We all have different voices. All have different voice. Writing also have different voice. From reading someone's writing, you can say from that voice. If you have eyes, if you have a reader's instinct, you will be able to say that this belong to this writer. So imagine yourself being that writer whose writing appeals to the mass. The writer who writes, who send it out, and people grab whatever you're writing. They're completely addicted to your writing. I'm not running a manifestation class, of course not, but yeah, this visualization can help you create that identity, writer's identity, because identity creation is very important. You need to put yourself in that persona, and call it manifestation, call it visualization, call it mind training, call it nervous system training. This is very effective. So how do you get into writing, daily writing? How do you build that habit? Habit building is important, and habit building does not happen only physically. Habit building happens emotionally as well. So body and mind needs to work together to create a habit. And the best way to train your mind, to tell yourself that you are the writer, you need to wear that writer's guise. You need to get into the writer's skin. You need to constantly visualize. Visualize yourself writing. Visualize yourself being that writer whose writing appeals to the mass. Again, this is not manifestation, this is habit building. This is mental training. And while you do the visualization, you act as if. Act as if is not faking, means fake it till you make it. It's not faking. Act as if is acting, every day taking action. So mentally, emotionally, you're preparing yourself by visualizing. Physically, you make sure to write at least one paragraph every day. You don't have to take big challenges. If you're writing a book, you don't have to think that, okay, XYZ writer writes 3000 words every day. He writes 5000 words every day. She writes 6000 words every day. So I'll have to match that. Nobody is counting, nobody is keeping an eye on you, nobody is going to ask you how many words you produced today. So you need to be consistent by taking small challenges. How? What? If 5,000 words, it's a massive challenge. So if you are not someone who writes full time, who is a full time author, this could be a massive thing to take over. Start slow. 350 words. Target 350 words daily and keep writing 350 words. Because when we start small, when we do it every day, we slowly build our habit, and 21 days later you will see that your desk, your laptop is calling you. So take a challenge that you will write every day. Take a challenge for 21 days, and every day tell yourself, when your inner self say that no, today I'm not going to do it, tell yourself that it's only for 21 days. After 21 days it will be over. 21 days later, take another 21 days challenge. This way keep pushing yourself, and I'm telling you, don't go for massive word count target. 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000. This look good on social media. This look good on WhatsApp status. But when you are building a habit, don't go for such massive targets. That will come later on. When you have already caught the momentum, when you were driving, pushing through it, when you have already understood your writing voice is there, your genre is there, you know that what you can do, and a story is constantly pushing you, that 3000, 4000, you won't have to force yourself to write. Words will come out anyways. In the habit building period, start slow. Even if you produce 200 words every day, daily, without fail, you are doing a lot. So visualize yourself writing, that is mind training. Take action, small actions every day. No, don't write just one line. That is not, means that is like joking, means insulting your craft. Write, take a target of writing 200 words every day. This will build the habit. Once you build the habit, once that realization saturates that you are a writer, that you are doing it every day and you are becoming a writer. It's not becoming a writer, you have become a writer. You are a writer and you do it every day for your living. You will automatically appear on your writing desk. Take one idea and make that one idea your life. Give it everything. That's what Swami Vivekananda said, and that's what I follow in my life, and I have followed it always in my life. That take one idea, make that one idea your life, and give it everything. Forget everything else and give it everything. Leave it as in your soul, and then it will become your reality. Again, I'm not a manifestation coach. I'm not telling you to manifest. I'm just telling you how you can train your mind, how you can train your nervous system to appear every day. So with this, I'm wrapping this video up. I will be back very soon with another video on writing. Till then, keep writing, stay happy. Bye bye.